Hi everyone, welcome to Talking Points with Student Government. With me here today, I have
Nicole. I'm the general manager for Bearcast Media.
And Josh, I'm the undergraduate student body president.
and I'm Eleni Alisea, the Student Body Vice President. We just wanted to start a podcast to kind of talk about the resources that are here on campus for students, as well as bring on student leaders and student organizations to highlight the different campus culture that we have here at UC. And right now we have Nicole here from Bearcast Media.
Hello.
Can you talk a little bit about what it's like being in Bearcast Media and what got you interested in this organization?
So Bearcast Media, basically, we do everything media related that you can think of. So video shows, my friends and I, we have a dating show called Cincy Sparks we do through Bearcast, podcasts, radio shows, music, sports, photography, journalism, anything media related you can think of, social media, like we do all of it. So we really give people the opportunity to be creative and like start those projects that they might not have done like otherwise, because we give them like cameras, we like help them like mentor them, we give them, we have like studios that they can use as well, so we're really there to like help them like achieve those goals that they've always wanted to do and help them be creative and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, Bearcast is super fun. We have general body meetings every other Thursday, but if people can't come to those, like they can still be a part of Bearcast. A lot of our stuff happens like outside of the actual meetings, so just like creating content and like scheduling times to like go film and like record your show or whatever that may be. But yeah, it's super fun and super creative.
Yeah, can you talk a little bit more about Cincy Sparks? I know that that's filmed at Flora and Flair, right?
Yes. Yeah, so we started filming Cincy Sparks at Flora and Flair last year. We originally filmed it in TUC in like some of those classrooms up there, and then like we filmed some in like CCM as well, but we just needed a little bit more of like a background, so we started filming at Flora and Flair. We have a little partnership with them.
Yeah, it's kind of like an ambiance in there. I've
seen
a few
it's like
episodes.
Dating show vibes. It's kind of like Love Island vibes. Like I don't know, so it's like perfect for like what we were trying to do, and they're very helpful with like lending us their space and whatnot.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And what's it like to go to a meeting for the Bearcast Media?
Yeah, so our general body meetings are in the Rec Center classrooms, Rec Center 3240, and we'll do different things. So our last meeting, we did a panel with media industry speakers. We had 5 speakers from the media industry, sports, music, film, and TV, and they just shared about like tips and tricks and like what they learned in the industry. It was super helpful. We'll also do like workshops and like fun games and stuff sometimes. It really just depends on the meeting. We like to switch it up a lot, but yeah, like I said, most of the stuff that you do in Bearcast takes place outside of the meetings, so like actually creating content, but like in the meetings we'll talk about that. Like we'll meet with the directors and like talk about like, so what project do you want to start? Like how do you want to do that? Etc.
You should have seen their space, like that. They're gonna need like another room because it was almost like I couldn't find a seat when I came.
Yes.
It was packed.
Yeah, you came. Yeah, no, literally, there's been so many people at our first few meetings, so I'm hoping that people keep coming because like meeting retention, like yes, please. But like yeah, there's been a lot of people so far. So.
And don't worry, we'll send some people your way for sure.
Yay! Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Can you talk a little bit more also about what you guys are excited about going into this year, and any projects that you're thinking about?
Yes, so personally, I know that we're filming Cincy Sparks in just a couple weeks now, so be on the lookout for that. It's going to be super fun. I won't say what episode we're doing yet. It's a secret, but it'll be super fun. And we got some of our friends to be in it, so it'll be like chill and like whatnot. But yeah, I'm excited for Cincy Sparks. I'm excited to see what everyone else does. We have like, I think 16, 18, somewhere around there, radio shows. We have a bunch of radio shows that are always playing on our live radio station, bearcastmedia.com. And then yeah, I'm just excited to see what everyone creates. And like I've heard a lot of like good ideas and stuff, so
exciting.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like thing to do? Like I obviously with us setting this up, we're seeing that each person has like a different role in it. What's your favorite kind of role to do when you do something like this?
Yeah, so I started in media production as my major. That's how I met like everyone. That's how I got into Bearcast, and then communications was my minor. And then through taking classes, I was like, okay, I like communications a lot more. So I switched out of it. So I'm not as into like the whole like production-y side of it, but I like to like be around people that have like different talents within like Bearcast and everything. So it's just good to be like able to collaborate and like all bring our own different talents. Like personally, I'm more for like I enjoy like talking to people. Like that's why I like being general manager, because I get to go like at the meetings and like talk to everyone and like kind of facilitate things and not have to deal with like equipment, like production
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like I like logistical stuff, but not like that kind of stuff. Like I'm like, you guys got that. But yeah, that's my favorite part. It's just like talking to people, making friends and connections and whatnot. But
Exciting. Yeah, I know. I feel like you guys have a whole crew here. I thought it was so cool watching you guys set up. I was like,
Really?
they know all these different things.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I should like try to help, but I know that they have it handled, so I was like, period.
Yeah.
And the problem solving that's like on the spot is such a great skill to learn
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're recording in so many different areas around
Exactly.
campus or around Cincinnati with the
Yeah.
dating shows. So
Yeah, there's a lot of times where we have to like go back and get stuff as you see, but it's not that big of a deal, especially when we're filming like close to campus and everything. But yeah, it's good to have like a team of people so that way we can like keep each other in check and be like, okay, did you remember this like battery or whatever?
I love. And what do you like to do outside of Bearcast? I know that you're in a sorority.
Yes,
so-
I'm in a sorority. I also do social media for student affairs here, which I really enjoy. It's super fun. I get to like make reels and all that and like Instagram posts and all that kind of stuff. It's super fun.
Yeah.
I also love hanging out with my friends, of course. Shopping. I like Fortnite a lot. I haven't really played
Oh my
recently.
gosh, I love
Sorry.
Fortnite.
I haven't really played recently, but yeah, that's like one of my favorite games to play.
I love Fortnite.
Okay, yeah.
I've gotten so busy lately. I haven't been able to play any Fortnite, so I don't even know what
Well,
season
also
we're
recently
on.
they low-key made it so like OP. Like they added so much random stuff that I'm like, why do we even need this? Like, can we run it back to season 2? Cause like, what is going on right now? But yeah, I like playing games. I like reality TV. I love reality TV. So like, especially dating shows like Love Island, Bachelor. I actually just started watching Bachelor, like Joey season.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Joey's
stuff like
season was
that.
really good.
Love is Blind, Too Hot to Handle. I watched this one show. It's called Sneaky Links, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Worst show ever. Like, don't watch it. It's like people in their like 30s and they like have sneaky links and like they like try to like meet other. I don't know. It's disgusting. It's terrible. Don't watch it. But I watched the whole thing.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, I feel like sometimes like I love the last season of Love Island, and then the one that came before that.
Season 6 was so good.
Season 6 was so good.
Yeah.
Season 7 was like good, but I was like not as engaged,
No.
you know?
Did you watch Love Island?
I've seen like a couple episodes of I don't know which season. Do you remember which season?
I think it
saw?
was
Who was in it?
7
So what?
with Huda.
Huda.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes, I saw
season
that
7.
one. That one I felt like was kind of crazy.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, they were it got very catty in there, but I enjoyed watching from afar.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I think like my friends brought it up to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'll start watching this with you guys, and then
Yeah.
we just kind of went
Yeah.
with it. But
I don't know. The people in season 7 are just like, I don't know. I didn't find myself like loving any of them except for Amaya. But besides that, like season 6, it was like I love Serena, I love Janae, I love Leah, I love all of them. Like Cordell, not Kenny anymore. We don't like Kenny. But yeah, like all those people, I just was like, I like literally have parasocial relationships with them. I know everyone is like, parasocial relationships are so toxic. Like you people are crazy. Like yes, I am. And what about it? Like I have been like a fangirl since I was like 10 years old.
yeah,
So,
I
like-
know. I'm also a fangirl. I love
Yeah.
to like live vicariously through other people.
Yeah, no,
Especially,
so real.
I don't know, I feel like I have a lot of role models and a lot of people that I like to look
Yeah.
up to. So I feel like having people online to look at and just like live vicariously through
Yeah,
is
see, that's
really
like a good way to
interesting.
look at it. Like it's a role model.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Very true, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's important to have the right ones, and I feel like eventually you do. So
Yes.
that's the good thing. I feel like even though this season of Love Island there weren't like many good role models.
No,
There was
definitely
still at least
not. I
one.
wouldn't say there was probably anyone. Maybe Ariana.
Maybe Ariana, yeah.
Ariana Maddox. Like that's about it. Wait, yeah. Speaking of role models, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Okay.
What like made you guys want to do student body president, vice president?
Ooh.
What inspired you?
Well,
Or like, was there a person that like?
I can go
guided you?
first.
Okay, yeah.
So last year, Josh and I kind of started becoming friends around like August time, maybe even before that. I was just freshly in my role, little baby tribunal senator, and we just started becoming friends. And then through there, I also met Madison and Khalid, which were the previous student body
Yes,
president
okay,
and
yeah.
vice president. And they were so cool, really, really good role models, honestly. They did an amazing job. And through them, like, we just all really became kind of close. And eventually Josh had came to me and was like, hey, I'm thinking about running for student body president. And I was like, oh my gosh, no
Yes.
way. Like, I will totally do that with you. I thought Josh was so cool and like.
Oh
he
really?
got
So you
so
guys
many
weren't even
things
like
done.
super close at the time?
No, we were pretty
Oh, okay.
close. We were like.
We met by sitting next to each other in the Senate
Oh,
room.
really?
So,
Yes, yeah.
I was a senator at
Invisible
large.
string theory.
No,
Sorry.
literally.
literally.
And like,
Yeah.
there's like assigned seating in the
Okay,
Senate
like
room.
in class.
Kinda,
It's
yeah.
like, why are you in my unassigned seat
No,
right
exactly.
now?
It kind of feels like that. Sometimes you maybe sway over one side or the other,
Okay.
Mhm.
but you're usually sitting next to the person that you
So you
were
guys
sitting
started
next to day
like
one.
bonding and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then afterwards, like we all would like hang out after Senate and just
Mhm.
kind of eat and talk.
Oh,
and
eat and talk.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yup.
yeah, eat and talk. Yep.
We also got closer because of the committee we were on. We were on the governmental
Yeah.
relations committee.
Okay. What's the
So-
governmental relations committee?
So
So-
it's part of our cabinet in student government, and it's pretty much like we have 4 committees, and each one focuses on a different aspect of just student life. The
Okay.
governmental relations committee.
So everyone's in
focuses-
a different committee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty
Okay.
much, yeah.
Mhm.
And the governmental relations committee focuses on state issues, federal issues, city
Okay.
issues,
Okay.
even neighborhood issues.
Love that.
So we were also bonded a lot in that
Yeah,
group.
especially because Josh went to a lot of the community council meetings,
Uh-huh.
and I became the director of Clifton Community Relations, and so we went to those Clifton council meetings, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, we would just sit and talk. So Josh and I got really close in the fall and the spring semester, and then we decided to run. So.
Fun. Okay, you probably get this question a lot. Like, what's your favorite part? Or like, what's like an event that you've really enjoyed? Or like one specific thing that's like, that was so fun. Like, I want to do that again.
I feel like, honestly, this might not even be student government related, but Sigma Carnival was like so
Really?
much fun. They bring like all the alumni back.
Uh-huh.
Sigma has this festival on Sigma Commons, and like they invite a bunch of student organizations to host booths and games and stuff.
Yeah.
And last year I went, and Madison and Khalid were also there, and so was Josh. So we all kind of just like, ran around and had fun, and saw a bunch of other students there. So that's
Fun.
probably my
Yeah,
most
and
fun
we got
experience.
to have we put some money in so they had one of the racing like float bouncy houses, like racing
yeah.
ones. So we got to like help people like we
Like,
took their ticket and then
facilitate,
we'd do 3, 2, 1 and see them like run across.
Yeah, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
So
No,
many
that
little
sounds fun.
kids, yeah.
Yeah. Love that.
I still, this also kind of less student government related, but still one of my favorite things, and I think it's gotten even more fun while being in student government, is like football games.
Really?
Being able to run into anyone in student government or the connections I've made
Yeah,
while being
I was
in the
gonna
role.
say, I feel like it's such a good way to get involved. I mean, like any organization, like you get involved and then you start seeing people on campus that you know.
Yeah.
Like that's, I feel like the best part. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, I know you. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so fun.
And it's so fun when you run into people and you're not doing your
yeah.
job.
You're like, you exist outside
Yeah.
of this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I
That's
feel
so cool.
like getting involved is like so good to just meet other people across campus. 'Cause I know like we met when we did
Yeah.
Leaders of Lindner.
Yeah, yeah, it's
and
so
that was
important.
so cool.
Mhm.
And that was so much fun. And I feel like I met so many other people from doing these things. And
Yeah, because you don't want to just be in like a bubble. Like I'm
Yeah.
only friends with like the girls I lived with freshman year, whatever. Like you want to like branch out.
Exactly.
I always tell like I teach a freshman year class, and I'm always like get involved, even if it's just like a small club.
No,
and,
literally,
like,
it
you
doesn't even have
branch
to be
out.
anything like crazy, like serious. Like just a way to like meet people, because you never know like who you're gonna meet and then where that's gonna get you. Like maybe you end up joining something else or like meeting someone else important. Like how will you know if you don't try?
I heard there's even a club. I used to work for CECH recruitment, and we
Okay.
talk about like fun clubs. I don't know if this club still exists anymore, but there was one where it was like a running club, and you'd run. It was called the like ice cream club, and you would have to run to get the ice cream, or like you're not getting the ice cream.
I
So I
actually
was
would
like,
not
okay.
join that. Like I would do if it was walking ice cream club, like walk to get the ice cream and only walk like half a mile.
Yeah.
But like no, it's so cool because like here there's so many like random things that you can do like
Yeah.
with side quests. Like that's
I
what I love
know.
here.
It's like
I
700
know.
organizations, 700 plus organizations
a
now.
ton.
Which,
Endless possibilities. What can I say?
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
I know. I always stress like just join a organization. Like
Yeah.
you will find the place for you.
Yeah, and that's why I liked Bearcast because it's like I was like it was just started as like one club that I joined, but then I like became director of communications, and then now I'm general manager, and like did Cincy Sparks with all my besties. What are your guys? I know you're president, vice president, but like what are your specific like responsibilities like within your role? Like some examples.
For vice president, you get 30 active hours, which you have to complete, and within those hours, it's usually going to meetings. So we have a lot of administrative meetings, a lot of meetings with the president's like office.
Is that 30 hours a week or? Oh my goodness, that's a full-time job. Like, okay, love that.
Yeah, but it's something like we love doing. So
No,
I feel
yeah.
like it comes easy, especially
Okay.
since like a lot of what you're doing is stuff that you've been like planning to do, and
Yeah.
you've been like it's like a
You're passionate about
you're
it.
passionate about.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
so a lot of it is like personal initiatives. So I know that Josh and I have been trying to get this active like threat prevention video training done. So we've been having a few meetings about that, trying to get all that figured out.
Okay.
Seeing like who can film it, like who can create a script for that. Another thing that we've been doing is meeting with like some of the services on campus. So we have meetings with the Bearcat Pantry.
Yes, I was just there
and-
the other day.
Yes, and that's like a really good resource.
Yeah.
And it just honestly also helps you learn a lot more about what is on campus. So we try to just relay that back to students and provide them the resources that they can have to push their own initiatives as well.
Yeah, that's so fun.
For me, a lot of that is the same. I still have to do 30 hours. I think where our roles slightly differ is there's a few meetings where I might be the only student voice in the room.
Oh yeah.
Board of Trustees meetings are a really good example that I guess I am one of 3 students. They have 2 student trustees, and then I'm the one student rep that is not attached to the Board of Trustees.
Okay.
So that is probably one of the more unique parts about the being president compared to being vice president. But what's really great is we have like kind of the flexibility to really blend our roles together and kind of conquer things head on together or divide and conquer.
Yeah.
So sometimes if I can't go to a meeting, Melanie will take my place, and or vice versa.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of flexibility.
Yeah.
There's not too many like you have to do this in this role. There's some meetings obviously,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's just making sure we're advocating for students and making change.
Yeah, that's so awesome that you guys are like passionate and like it's not like it doesn't feel like a chore or anything to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you mentioned the meetings. So what do the like student government meetings look like, or what did you say it was like the Senate meetings? Or
Oh yes.
okay. Is there like separate ones, or like how does that work?
Yeah, so we have Senate meetings, and then we have like our own personal meetings. So for Senate meetings, they're on the active hour sheet, it's 3 hours long, but they can go anywhere from 1 hour to 3 hours to plus 3 hours.
Okay.
But students will come to us and they'll be like, hey, we need an allocation of money for this event or this thing. And we'll be like, okay, like let's write a bill for that. So students come and they write bills. I know recently we just did a bill for the Nearly Naked Mile, which Cincinnati hosts. And that's a really cool event. Students, like, they run around campus, and it's usually for a charity donation. So that's really exciting. We did that last week. We also do different bills. So we have like resolution bills where students will advocate for a certain thing and they'll want to get a certain thing done. So they pass that kind of bill and it'll be like asking for something. So we're like asking to advocate for a certain student population or a certain community. Then there's also enactment bills, which enact like whatever we're trying to write down. Those usually, they're kind of a little rare, but sometimes we get a few. We also have reports as well, and that's usually where we just go over what we've been doing, what senators have been doing, since we have 16 like college tribunal senators.
Okay.
Well, I think we have 24. 12
24
colleges.
Wow.
12 colleges.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, 24 college tribunal senators. That's great.
Yes.
And then we have 8 senators at large.
Okay.
So
They represent like the general student body.
Okay.
Our college senators, they represent
Like their
each
specific
college.
Like this is what we need in like CCM or
Exactly.
whatever. Okay.
Well, our senators at large kind of represent. Someone's done the math in the past, but we keep breaking our record with enrollment.
So who comes to you guys with like the what you call it, the bills? Like is it like people not in student government, or is it the senators? Is it like general body? Like how does that work?
It can be both. We have students, senators are the only ones that can actually propose a bill.
Okay.
So oftentimes we'll either have students reach out to us or
Okay.
reach out to specific
And
senators.
then
They write it, propose it.
Messenger game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our Senate meetings are every Wednesday at
Okay.
6 p.m. in PUC 425. And they are public meetings. We encourage students
Oh,
to
really?
come.
Okay.
There's a public comment, so if you are not in student government and you want to speak to the Senate, you get 2 minutes, and you can say whatever you want. You can advocate for whatever you want. So we really try to encourage students to come to our Senate meeting, or even come to this space that we're in right now.
Yeah. How often do you have people come to like here, or like to the Senate meetings?
We've had this space more full recently. Luckily,
Really?
since everyone's gotten
Yeah,
comfortable with the fall semester starting, we've gotten a good little crowd going. We have free coffee always, or we have snacks in our cabinet.
I'll keep that in mind.
Exactly.
We also just renovated the space. We brought in a bunch of new furniture, so these chairs and
Lightly used furniture.
Yeah, that's
lightly
okay.
used furniture.
Then what is okay? I guess they can't see it, so never mind. I'll ask about it later.
We can describe it.
There's like a little like high school nurse looking bed over there. Like what is that?
So it's kind of like it's our what we're calling our therapy therapy bed.
Yeah.
For anyone who's just
Yeah,
listening,
cots.
it's a black
A cot.
leather kind of couch that kind of divots up. That was at our warehouse. We like the university stores furniture that's not being used.
they have like a bunch of extra stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of went shopping and I said,
Went shopping.
Yeah, he called me
We'll
and
have
he was
that.
like, "Hey, so what do you want?"
Yeah, we were talking about that for Bearcast about like maybe looking at like if they had any like rolly chairs or something because some of our stuff is.
Yeah.
So like speaking of like the bills and everything, what's like something specific that like a specific like bill that you've passed, like a change that's been made like on campus that like students may have known about but like they didn't know was like from student government?
ooh.
I'd say like there's a lot of new food accommodations in the dining halls, especially for our students participating in Ramadan.
Okay.
We last year one of our senators was really trying to make sure that all students had food accommodations. He was really passionate about it.
Yeah.
And he had a meeting with the people from Sodexo to bring in more halal accommodations.
Okay.
So I know that right now we have Halal Shack, and then in some of the dining halls there's more halal options for those students who need halal accommodations, which is really cool. One of our directors last year also, she wanted to put women's like menstrual products in some of the buildings, so and she's actually in this room right now, but she was really passionate just about women's advocacy. She was our director of women's advocacy, and she put like menstrual products in all the different buildings. So we're actually trying to expand that this year as well. So keep an eye out for
That's
more
so
food
good that
products.
like people can be like, okay, there's a problem, but like we're gonna do something about it, like students, you know.
Another ongoing one we've done for many years now as an organization is the UC shuttle system. We've tried to really tell them what the students are saying, and changes are made almost every year on that, which is really great. I think also the off-campus housing portal is another one that student government really got implemented. We also do the off-campus housing fair every year.
Oh yes, I saw you there.
Yes, it's a
I
great
got
event.
you in the student affairs video. I don't know if you noticed.
I didn't notice.
There was
I
like
have
a
to go
clip of
look.
you.
Yeah, you're in there. I saw it. I
In
was
the
like, oh my
Bearcats
gosh.
welcome recap.
I missed it.
I think you reposted it. Both of you reposted it.
Did I repost it?
Yes,
Maybe
you
I
did.
did.
I was right behind you, like filming. I was
That feels like
I
it might
wonder
have
if it's
been
easier now.
3 months ago too,
Yeah.
but it was really like a couple weeks ago.
No,
but,
literally.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of things that even I don't even know at this point with what student government has touched, because there's always
There's
something.
a lot,
And-
especially years back.
Yeah.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
like in the
I'm sure.
recent years, I know that there's a lot of things that like a lot of centers have brought forward, and I'm like I'm so excited that centers are like engaging and like passionate about getting things done on campus.
Yes.
And the goal is to, like, if we make these changes and students like them, the goal is to get it institutionalized where it's permanent. Student government could disappear, but the university is still going to keep it going. So a lot of the things we've done have been taken on by the university, and luckily they can keep going without us needing to keep pushing for it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
As we wrap up, what are a few things that you just want students to know about Bearcast Media?
Yeah, I would say if you're not in media production, if you've never done anything creative or media related before, Bearcast is welcome for you. Bearcast is open for you. Bearcast is going to welcome you with open arms. We have all majors, all kinds of people. We're here to help you. So yeah, I would say come to Bearcast. Even if you don't want to create content, like watch our content because we have some really good, fun content.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. It's been so awesome to be on the first episode of this podcast, and also to collab with student government, Bearcast. Like, this is super cool, and I'm like excited for like all the episodes that are gonna come. But yeah, also for everyone watching, like we talked about, don't be afraid to get involved, like join a club, make friends. It's awesome. But yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course, and thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, and we really appreciate Bearcast for bringing their team and being so willing and open to host our podcast. Just a few things, like you said, don't be afraid to get involved. It's such a cool thing to just meet new people and branch out and see where campus can really take you. There's so many resources and people that will welcome you with open arms, just like Bearcast Media, just like student government. So always keep those in mind, and always keep in mind that you can come to the student government office in Stager 655 and just come check out Stager in general. There's so many student spaces in Stager, and we have a bunch of neighbors around the corner, so don't be afraid to come and see our space.
And grab a free coffee.
Grab a free coffee.
Some
grab a
snacks.
Say hello to our amazing president and vice president.
Stop.
Yes. Thanks for watching,
Thank you for
everyone.
watching.
Thanks for having me.
Of
Yes,
course.
thank you.